Morning, everybody. This is July 8th. We are in Crosse, Wisconsin. We got here yesterday. Had a little bit of rain yesterday as I was walking. Today I want to talk just a little bit more about what I plan on doing when I get to DC there and what I'm asking for. The way I look at it, our country is in for a time of great struggle and great sacrifice within the coming months and years. Our government is so out of control that they've spent so much money that it'll probably be generations before we can pay it back, if we can ever pay it back. You know, our country is founded on the great principles of freedom and liberty for all. Equal justice, not social justice. Social justice is the kind of thing where you take from the rich and give to the poor. Equal justice is the kind of thing where everybody is treated equally under the law. Now that goes not just for the poor people, but also for the rich. We have elements within our government and our society that are trying to divide our country, to make it class distinctions, so to speak. The rich people are bad, the poor people are good. The middle class, there is no middle class anymore, in my view. But like I said, our country is based on laws which go to equal justice. Everybody's treated the same, rich or poor. And granted, sometimes those principles don't meet up with the values that we're supposed to have in this country. Some people, if they're rich, they get more liberties. They get treated a little bit better, maybe sometimes under the law. Nothing is perfect. Our country's not perfect. But I ask you one thing: how many countries in the history of the world have helped as many people as we, the Americans, the United States? And I, for one, can't think of any. I mean, we've helped people out throughout the world because we're a giving people. But it's the people who give, not the government. There's an adage in the Bible that says, how can you help somebody take a splinter out of his or her eye if you have a log in your own? Now, it seems to me that means something like this: you better get your own house in order before you start helping other people or judging other people or other countries. You know, it's a pretty sad thing when the government, without a vote of the people, will give so much money away to other countries when we have so many problems within our own. We can't even afford to deal with the problems on our own. We're borrowing money like it's going out of style, but yet we keep giving more money overseas. Granted, they're good causes, like the victims in Haiti from the hurricane last year, like earthquake victims, like tsunami victims, like all these natural disasters. We don't want to let other people suffer. And that's a good thing. But it should come from the people, not the government. The way our country is raised, or has been throughout its history, the people give money. The people give to the causes they have, that they want to give to. That comes from the churches, and that's where faith comes in. But getting back to my point, my walk is about getting people to understand that we have to stand together. I'm asking for 10 million people to meet me in D.C. Now, that might seem like a lot of people, but I'm going to ask you a question. How many people do we have in our country? 300 million plus? You know, 10 million people really is not that big of a number in our country because of the number of people we have. But how many people believe in America anymore? How many people believe in true justice and true values and true principles that our founding fathers gave us and passed down to us? Our ancestors gave them to us. You know, people in the cities might differ a little bit than people in the country, because we people in the country try to live our lives in a peaceful manner under the values and principles that are passed down to us through our ancestors, but they also come from the church and the Bible. You know, how can we as Americans stand by and let our country be destroyed from within? Khrushchev said, we don't have to fire a shot at you, because we're going to destroy you from within. We're going to take you over, and I think that some of that's what's happened. Incrementally, we've been put down, and they've attacked the church, they've attacked our values, they've destroyed the founding fathers in our history books. They've rewritten history, they've deleted history that is no longer taught to our youth. They're taught a bunch of dates, but they're not taught about the people that actually lived during those times, like Washington and Jefferson and Lincoln and all the great men of our past. Well, I tell you, that's what I'm asking for. I'm asking for Americans to stand up. I don't care what religion you are. I'm Christian and I'm proud of it. But I'm not afraid of other religions, you know. But I'm an American. And I believe in America, and I believe in the American people and the American way of life. So I'll tell you what, that's why I'm asking for 10 million people to meet me in D.C. And if you can't meet me there, go to your local courthouse or your state capitol building and meet there on the same day we meet there in D.C. Because to me, it's Americans standing with Americans, shoulder to shoulder, and showing these big old professional politicians who is really in control of our country, because we've abdicated our responsibility for standing up for what we believe, and it's time for us to stand up, and we need to do it now or we're going to lose what we got. Anyway, God bless you. God bless America. Keep the wheels a-moving, a-rolling, and the mind a-moving. Keep your hands busy doing what you're supposed to be doing, and just meet me in D.C. because it's we the people. It's not me, because don't look at me for it to be perfect. Don't look at me and follow me. You follow what the American dream is. You follow what the American spirit is. Anyway, God bless you. Have a great day. Bye.